Well, I'll bet you didn't think that we'd have a day 2 on this thing, did you? But we got something else we have to do. So yeah, I don't remember if I showed you this on the last video or not, but we got tires that are only tires in name only, not really in spirit. As you can see, this sidewall, you know, it's almost regulation, but not quite. So we got to replace that one, and this one here is on the way as well. In fact, I think I saw a chunk out of the other side. Let me look here real quick. Oh yeah, way down yonder on the bottom there is a the bead is starting to crack out. So you know that's not going to hold up very long. And also there, the sidewall is chipping away over here as well. So anyway, these 2 tires are scrap. And but as luck would have it, these 2 tires look pretty decent. At least, you know, the sidewalls are up and everything. They're a little bit weather checked, but hopefully, you know, 8-ply tires, they'll do the job okay, and they'll hold up. So what we're going to do is we're going to take those 2 tires off the other side and take them up and get new ones put on, and then hopefully the cheapest of the cheap new ones that we can find. And then what we'll do is we'll put the new ones on the rears, the 2 new ones. The 2 old ones will go on the front. I don't know if that's right or not, but that's what I'm going to do. And that way we kind of split the load between the old and the new, and everybody will be happy, we think and hope. Mostly hope. We don't think much around here. So anyhow, I'm going to get to work on this. My jack is up in the pickup over there, which, you know, I'd drive it down here, but it's so muddy. I just don't want to cut it all up. And I really don't want to get my truck any dirtier than it already is. It's pretty dirty. But anyway, I'll be carrying the jack down here in a sec. Then I have to go get the compressor, which is up in the apartment above the horse barn here. And yeah, so anyway, this is a quick little chore. We'll get this done, and then move on to something else today. So bear with me for about 2 seconds here, and we'll be getting her jacked up and taking these wheels off of here. All right. So yeah, that thing's a little bit on the loud side. I'll put you guys down over here. I'm gonna go ahead and get the hose from over there, bring it over here so we can, you know, do the magic and get these things working. Sure. Anyway, we'll do that, and we'll get those off. Yeah, we're going to jack this up here. Let's see if you can see okay. Yeah, you can't see okay. Alright, hang on here. We may have to edit some of this, because, you know, you got to be able to see what's happening. Let's see, can you see? Oh yeah. Alright, so the first thing is jack this sucker up. Just so happen to have the jack right here. Okay, both tires are up in the air. No, not quite. Hang on here a couple more times. Are we up? Not yet. Still working on it. There, now we're all up. Okay, So let me get the hose hooked up and bring it on over here. So we got that going for us, which is nice. Alright, now I believe that it's 3/4. So look, there's a 3/4 socket right there. Let's just check and make sure. Oh baby! Ow! There. Now, removal mode. Let's go ahead and do this. Hey, look, Mom, there's one. Wheel off. Yeah, that's working. There we go. All right. There's one. That cool little truck. So now number 2. There we go. All right, so we got this last wheel to do here. Now we got 2 tires to take over to the truck, get them put in. So anyway, if you were to watch me do that, it would be me clomping through the mud here. And you know what? I'll just go ahead and leave you up here to watch me do that. Why not, right? Can you see? There. Oh, maybe you can watch me try to run these up there. Alright, oh my gosh, this one has a flat spot. I mean, it's only flat on the one side here. This one, can you see me? No, you can't see me. Anyway, this one here, it's only got the flat spot on the one side, so the rest of it's pretty good. I'm going to try to get it repaired. Yeah, that's right. All right, well, you may have noticed I'm kind of limping along here. And yeah, got torn meniscus in my right knee. I don't know how bad the tear is, but the doctor didn't seem to think it was minor. So, so we're gonna go ahead and get some surgery next week. Hopefully repair that. But anyway, yeah, so I'm limping around. And it makes everything harder and more difficult to do. So, that first tire took the wind out of me here for a little bit, but I'll get back here, so we'll get it loaded up and then we'll run these up to the tire store and get some new tires, hopefully. All right. So anyway, yeah, next we'll see. We'll probably call this done for today, and then we'll start. Oh, got something else I want to show you. So, sounds good. All right, so we're over here at the apartment, which is above the horse barn over here at the new farm. And as you can see, I am limping up the stairs. That's because with my knee, I cannot do stairs. But hopefully, pretty soon, we'll get a chance to, you know, get some surgery done on my knee. And once it recovers, then things will be back to normal, hopefully. So anyway, open the door. Here we go on in. We can open this door too. Ah, come on. There we go. May as well open it all up. Let the nice warm air in, right? Yeah. Let's see. Do we have something we can block this door with so it doesn't keep blowing shut? I mean, we should, but what we should have and what we do have are sometimes two different things in this world. There we go. I think that'll do the trick. There, just like that. Did you see that? Took a, yeah, that works. It's a wedge. You know, it's a wedge. It works. All right, we catch any critters in these traps? Nope, no critters caught. All right, well, we won't worry about the critters today. They're not worth worrying about anyway. What the heck? That is stuck to that, isn't it? Yeah, sir. All right, there we go. Okay, so we've got this this apartment in the hayloft of this building. It was here already when we got here. We're just remodeling it. And yeah, it's it's pretty much a rip and strip deal. So anyway, we got most of this all down, taken out there. We're taking out the insulation and everything because, you know, we got critter traps up here. There's you know, extracurricular activity amongst the wildlife in this building, and we don't want them in here. We want to, you know, the only way you get them out is to, you know, get rid of them. So that's what we're doing. And of course, so far we haven't caught anything. So there you go. Anyhow, yeah, I got insulation down out of a lot of this already, but like you can see over in this, that's a bedroom over there. Beyond this is a bathroom, but beyond this bathroom there's a bedroom, and I still got to tear out all the insulation there. The ceilings still need to come down, and then we pull all that insulation. The goal today is to get the wood out of all the wood burning, the burnable stuff out of here. Let's see if we can turn the light on. Yep, there we go. Get all the burnable stuff out of here. Well, I hope I didn't lose that footage, but for some reason the camera just quit working. But anyhow, so anyway, the goal today is to get as much of this this scrap burnable junk out of here.
It's not a good day to burn things because the wind's blowing. But we'll stockpile it up out by the door there so it doesn't get wet, and then we can throw it down on the burn pile and get it all burned up, which would be pretty darn great. So anyway, all this insulation comes down, all the insulation back in there comes down, all the insulation back in there comes down, and then once we get the insulation out and thrown in the dumpster, then we will get this pile of drywall stuff that's non-burnable. We'll take that and throw that on top of it in the dumpster, and then pull the ceilings down and throw them in the dumpster. And then by then, hopefully the dumpster will be full. I don't know if I'll get to all that today. You know, like I said, and like you know already, I'm kind of moving slow just because of this knee. So, you know, we're doing the best I can with what I got. Even though it's like next to nothing. So how are we gonna, I have no idea. Well, this is basically cleanup time. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get to work. I don't think you guys, I mean, you know how this works, right? I mean, basically you gotta do this, knock the outer paper off of the staples, I guess, and then you can just pull this right down. See, easy peasy. And that's how that works. So, you know, I can go through and do that, and then yeah, and then once I get this done, I can throw it all in the wheelbarrow and haul it out of here. Still got some burnable stuff to get rid of here, so that is a thing. I'm thinking all this loose crap is going to go in the dumpster anyway, though. So I think I'm going to get the shovel and get the wheelbarrow over here and just get rid of this. This is just a mess. So, working on that. All right. So, yeah, I think this is going to be the deal where I do the work and then I'll show you what progress I made. So, talk to you in a few. All right, well, been working up here for a couple hours. It turns out there's a lot of stuff on the floor that I had to shovel up. Oh, what? Horn! There's a horn. I wonder who that is. Well, anyway, you get the idea. I'm working on keeping things clean in here. Oop, turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. What? Oh.
There's some very important things that we need to do.
I gotcha. I'll be right down. I gotta close the doors and lock up.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Well, I gotta go. So we'll see you next time.
It's 9:30.
All right. Let's see. Get this door closed here, just like that. Apparently, we're gonna go have some adult beverages. So anyway, oh, I gotta hobble downstairs. Hang on. This sucks.
Hopefully after next Wednesday you won't have to hobble. Wouldn't that be nice?
That would be very nice. Not having to hobble would be a good thing. Well, luckily the chauffeur has arrived. The best looking chauffeur I've ever had.
I'm here.
All right, well, we're gonna go over to Andy's and enjoy a cool beverage, and we'll pick up with you guys probably tomorrow. We'll finish this video off. GoPro stop recording. Okay, we're back. It's the next day, and of course the temperature went down 35 degrees, maybe even 45 degrees. Welcome to Ohio in the springtime. Today is the first day of spring. And yeah, not that that makes any difference as to when this video is going to come out, because I haven't been that punctual, as you all may have noticed. But, you know, I'm doing what I can, which is, well, I'm doing some of what I can anyway. So anyway, here are the tires for the, whoop, oh, jeez, you can't one-hand them though, can you? All right. So, I'm gonna roll them down here. Roll one of them anyway. Let's see, what's the way to go? I'll do the least muddy way so I don't mud up everything here. I think down around this way will be sufficiently fine. Okay, almost there. Holy cats, man. All right, so this one will go on the back of this side, and then I have to let it down and go lift up the other side and take the back one off of that side and put it over on the front of this side. And after I do that, then I can get the other one and put it on the back of that side. And I think we'll be okay after that. So, yeehaw everybody. I guess we'll throw these on. So anyway, yeah, so yeah, anyway, about these tires, they are 12.5 L15s, and they are 14 ply, which means you got to cut a lot of thorns to get through these things. And anyway, they are far superior to the ones that were on here. The ones that were on here were the same size, only they're 8 ply. And so with the 8 plies, well, you know, these things should be able to carry the load even without the other tires. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Supposed to be the same exact size. I didn't try them next to each other. I'm not going to do it right now. We'll do it later, or we'll do something else. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Nobody knows. So anyway, we'll throw this one on there, and then I'll throw this. Well, here we go. I'll throw that one on there, and then yeah, we'll be on our way. All right, so you guys have seen me. You've seen everybody. Everybody's seen this been done before, so I'll catch up with you here in a minute. GoPro, stop recording. Okay, as usual, I've got every tool that I own except for the one that I need over here. Hopefully I've got a little crescent wrench or something in the toolbox on the 2840 here, hopefully. Let's see. We got anything in here. Oh my goodness, this is I can't even see. Hang on while I get my phone out here. And we will hit the flashlight button. Well, where? Come on, man. Where's the frickin' flashlight? Settings? No. I don't know. Hey Siri, turn on the flashlight. That's fantastic. Alright, so let me, oh, I see what I want. Hidden in all the rat crap and everything else. Crescent wrench. Ta-da. Alright, so anyway, we'll show you what last thing I need to do before I can. So we got all our new tires on. We got our 2 new tires in the back and the 2 old tires in the front. You know, I just don't have any more cash to put into this thing, so it's just the way it is. Hey Siri, flashlight off. Excellent.
To close an app, double-click the digital crown to show the app switcher. Then, swipe left on the app you want to close, and tap the close button.
Okay. Perfect. All right, sorry. I got into a busy conversation with my phone there.
All right, so this chain, as you can see, is stiffer than a drink that I'd like to pour myself right now. So yeah, we're gonna have to do something about this. Why in the world won't that come loose? It's just a stupid jam nut. Oh, I'm going backwards, that's why. Still not working.
Pair of pliers, maybe? I got a pair of pliers over here. Knew I had these. All right, unfortunately it takes two hands to do this now, so you're gonna have to sit still over here and maybe see what I'm doing. Can you see? Right there? Yeah, you can see pretty much. Let's tip you back just a little bit further. There we go. All right, now, if I do this, and then do this. Ah, really? How about I do this? No, that's not good. Here, people. There we go. I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now, this whole setup is not too bad. It's not sketchy too much, but it's a little sketchy. Let's see, we got that one loosened. Let's go ahead and loosen this one up. Alright, now all we gotta do is run that up in the slot there. Let me run it up in the slot. Come on, Bob, you can do it. There we go. Ha ha ha. And then we'll just snug that back down again. Or we won't. What the heck? Who cares even, right? Alright, now I have to get this chain off of these sprockets, and as you can see, they, like I said, they're stiffer than a drink that I'd like to have right now. See if we can so that's not helping. I guess I'm gonna have to do a drastic thing, and that is to get the Sawzall and cut it off. Probably be the easiest. So why don't we do that? Be right back. GoPro, stop recording. All right, so welcome to day 3 of working on this thing. It hasn't been 3 full days. I've done other things in between, but it's the 3rd day I've worked on this. Hopefully it'll be the last day. The thing I gotta do is, looking right there at it, and there's not any light here, of course, because, you know, we don't have any lights in this building. But anyway, I got my Sawzall found, and we're going to cut this chain off because that thing is, yeah, that is not going to move. So we're going to give this a try here and see how good we can do. I'm going to try it right like that and see if we can cut right through it here. All right. Wish me luck. I'm going to need it. Wow, that didn't take very long. That's amazing. Usually it takes an hour and a half to cut through something like that. So anyway, that's great. So now what I gotta do is take that chain off and go somewhere and get a new chain that's the same length and be able to put it on there, and then everything should work. So anyway, that's going to be for later on when I go to town for something else, because I don't want to go to town just for that chain. Kind of a wasted trip. And I'm going to pull that off of there. In fact, let's go ahead and pull that off of there. I got some gloves with some traction pads on it. Oh yeah, right here. Alright, so let's put this thing down. Let's see if we can get this off of here. Well, this might not be that bad. But it'll probably get worse, so don't you worry. Hey, we found a loose link on there, man. That's pretty cool. I don't think it's the weakest link, but it's a link. Alright, we got that. How in the world did that happen so easy? All right. This kind of stuff never happens easy for me, so I'm pretty happy about that. So anyway, I'm gonna throw this in the back of the mule so I have it to take with me as a model for the next chain, except for we'll get one that's new and the links actually work. Let's see, better take this Sawzall up to the apartment because that's where we're going next. Gonna work in the apartment because I got a dumpster to get filled up so it can get out of here. I'm already about 4 days past due getting them to come out here and pick it up, so the dumpster company guy's been pretty nice to us though, and I guess he should be. This is about the 4th or 5th dumpster we've gotten from him here this last year, so it'll work out. Oh, I don't even know where the heck I'm pointing you. Alright, so into the back of the mule. And there it is. Okay, so I'm gonna go upstairs and get set up. I'm gonna hobble upstairs and get set up. And then hopefully, ow. Yeah, these stairs are the bane of my existence. Oh shoot, I gotta have the key to unlock the door. I got a secret key down here that I gotta get. So, hang on. Alright, so we've got some of this apartment cleaned up in here a little bit. That's the stuff for the burn pile. We haven't really committed to taking anything out there yet. Oh, let's see. Where I worked here the other day, I worked in this room primarily. Well, these little rooms, this little space, which is a bathroom, and this bedroom here. And so I got a little bit of the insulation down, but I got a lot more to go. But we got all of the crap picked up off the floor, and I swept it fairly decently. There's still a few little things left, but you know, broom clean. And yeah, so just gonna work slowly so that I don't raise a bunch of fiberglass dust, and work my way through getting this room cleared. I think, I don't know if I'm gonna pull down that chaseway wall or not. Probably will, because it doesn't look all that great. I don't know, I got more shit to do. So sorry, whoops. Beep. So anyway, let's look at this dumpster, shall we? Yeah, there it is. So it's primarily filled up with insulation and scrap drywall, and I can fill it up to the top, so I might as well, right? So I'm gonna try that, and hopefully that will work, and then we can call the guy and have him come and get it. So sure, let's get this done.
All right, so here's the last piece of the fertilizer buggy is this chain. And what's going on up there? Oh, yeah.
Siding's coming on.
Yeah, I know, it blew off. I got a couple pieces that blew off.
Yeah, I think there's a couple more maybe.
Well, that's 2 pieces worth there.
Is it laying over?
There's 1 piece laying over on the other side of that building and then 1 piece laying right out here by the door. So, yeah, so it's always a good time.
We should go look at that barn too and see how many pieces came off of it.
Crazy. Yep. So anyhow, I started to say that it's been about 2 weeks since I filmed the first part of this video, and in that amount of time I've been kind of laid up because I got knee surgery. So here's Chris to hold the camera.
All right.
And here's me to try to put this thing on here. So I think we'll be all right. I don't think it's going to be even that hard to do. All right, so there's my master link there. So all you really have to do is just loop this around this shaft. Bring the end over here. Yeah, sure. I should have taken these little pins out of here first. All right, keep an eye on those. They do not. We do not wish to lose those. All right, so you take that one, put it in there like a so. Put that one in there like a so. And then you just take this, whoops, and put it over the ends of these two. And I already test fitted this earlier, and it doesn't work as, it's tight. It's a tight fit. That's what I'm trying to say, is a tight fit here. But you should be able to pop it in there just like that. And then our little pins, there's one of them. Let's see if we put that in from this direction, like that. And then hopefully we can grab it with this and bend the tab over. But maybe not. Obviously it's not going to work. So we'll go to the fingernail method. Oh, sure thing, Bob. That's just working great. There we go. Let's just... There. Got that one bent. Now, the other one, exactly the same way, only the opposite direction. Yeah, okay, that's working great. Really, Bob? I think I'm not getting a very good angle on the deal here. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I'm going to do that one exactly the same as the other one. Now, and if I could only just see what in the wide world I'm doing here. There we go. Okay. Alright, so that puts that the way we want that. And then all we got to do is loop it over one sprocket and over the other sprocket. Oh, yeah. Oh, sure thing here, everybody. Let's see, how did this not work? Well, maybe we gotta do this first. Really? Not really sure what is going on here. There we go. Okay. But here you go. Come on, you can do it. There. Alright, so, and then you just push that thing down, tighten up that nut. And we won't worry about that until it's time to decide what gear we're going to be in, so. That's exhausting. So anyway, that's it. Okay, so we got new tires on. We got and we got this new chain on. Everything's been greased up. Should be good to go. And you know, the only thing that's going to stop me now is just my own ignorance and stupidity. So.
Wow, that could really stop you.
Yeah, I know. You think I've not met myself yet? All right, so anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Join us for more fun stuff that we got coming up here. There's lots of projects. Holy cow, there are lots of projects to do. You should see my list. I have that at home now, so
You should
maybe
show 'em the list.
beginning of the next video, I'll show you my list. All right, so anyway, everybody, thanks for watching.